Toxic table time. We're bringing them fast and quick, like your sex life.
Yeah.
Fresh from the sit downs.
Episode 13?
13, 14.
Unlucky for some.
Yeah, fresh from the sit downs.
Talking fresh from the sit downs. Oh, baby. Oh. All hail the King of Kings. Left arm, undefeated.
Never gonna hear the end of it.
Sit down, King. Oh, baby, look.
True champion's drink.
This is what you do when you're the king.
I hope you wash that out.
Cheers, guys.
You were gonna down it. That's nice.
Save a bit for later.
That's nice, I think.
Left arm overall, super heavyweight, pro, defended my title, undefeated 2 years on the left arm sitting down. Cannot be beaten, will not be beaten.
It's a good day, wasn't it?
Yeah, good turnout in the end.
I was dubious to who would come because so many comps, you know, and like people had gone over to the Euros and that.
Yeah.
So, but there wasn't a massive team at the Euros, was there?
Nah.
About 6 of them.
It was Dan Earthquake, Adrian O'Dwyer,
Dan Hanlon.
Who
Who doesn't come to sit downs anyway.
Mark Walden,
Mark, he came to sit downs last year.
Dean Bolt.
Dean Bolt, former sit down champion. Is there anything Dean Bolt hasn't won?
I know. Cunt wins everything.
What's he fucking drinking over there? What? There's nothing to do now. It's like that song, isn't it? You've done it all.
Yeah, what else is there for Dean to do?
Come back and regain the sit down title against you
Yeah, that'll be a hard ask, mate.
next year.
Well,
Dean and Mitch sit down in the sit downs.
Paul Maiden was there. He regained his right arm super heavyweight pro title.
Yeah, because you won that last year, didn't
Yeah, he regained that and won right arm overall. So I think that's like the 30th something British title that Paul Maiden probably has.
Yeah.
Because he's a legend in it.
We had a good
Would
turnout,
have been
really.
good to have a crack at him on the left, but I think he was saving himself for the overall right arm and didn't want to be plastered all over my social media getting twatted by my left. But yeah.
Yeah, it was a good day though, wasn't it? New
Greg-
champions
yeah.
were born.
Greg
Greg Foster came.
down
He
on
drove
his
all the way
own.
on his own.
Defended both these titles, left and right arm.
The only Welshman brave enough to come out of Wales and come down to the coast and defend his sit-down title.
And he helped referee him.
Helped referee.
He likes the sit downs though, doesn't he? He's pretty strong. Well, he is strong at it. He's won it 2 years running.
Yeah, I felt he's left and there was no budging that.
He's
to be
a
fair.
strong guy at the sit down, so it suits certain people more. I think, like me, Stuart, Greg.
Doesn't really suit a top roller, I don't think.
No.
Although Paul Maiden did top roll people.
Yeah, but it's
A long game. There's
Yeah.
not many flash pins in a sit down.
Yeah.
I managed to flash a few people last year, but this year it just wasn't happening. I entered the 95 kilo class. I haven't made 95 kilos for 5 years.
Fuck.
And then I entered the 105s as well, just because the numbers were a little bit low. Otherwise it would have been only like 3 people in that class. So I threw my name in there just to give them people to go against, really. And that Dean Nixon ended up winning it, didn't he?
Yeah, Dean Nixon, over the Christmas period, was in the hospital,
Told me he had sepsis,
ill, dying,
blood poison.
lost
wasn't it?
like 4 stone or something.
Guy's the fucking Terminator.
Yeah, and then he comes back, and now he's British 105 Pro sit-down champion. So, you know, pretty decent story, isn't it? Death's door to British champ.
Yeah.
And it's a comeback anyway because he hasn't competed. I think he competed last year's SummerSlam, and then but before that he hadn't competed for like 20 years.
Yeah, he beat Mark Walden at SummerSlam, didn't he? who's now reigning European champion.
In the Masters 300-year-old Methuselah class.
Somehow Wader were there and didn't even think to drug test the cunt.
You telling me no one looked at Mark Walden with their drug sheet, looked at him and thought,
He's natty, yeah. He's 300 years old and built like a fucking tank.
he's got an 8-pack.
He must be natural.
He's got an 8-pack and like 20-inch arm.
I heard he's well off with money though, so you know, money makes friends.
Money makes friends.
Money makes friends.
I don't know what he does for a job because he told me he was a retard. But now I think back, it might be that he said he was retired. Well done, Mark.
Well done, Mark.
European champion.
Adrian took second and third.
Yeah, isn't he the first Irishman to place at a Europeans?
No, to be honest.
I think
I
that's
don't pay
what,
attention.
I think that's what they've said. So he's the first Irishman to get a medal at a Europeans, I believe.
Dan Hanlon took second as well.
And took second in the 86 Masters.
He's good.
Dan Earthquake was there to make sure that no one else came last.
No, he's Dan Earthquake.
The old war horse.
I don't know what PAA would do without Dan Earthquake. Do you know what I
We
mean?
need people like that to
We need
keep
people
this
like
sort of
Earthquake.
shit going.
He runs the show, and he doesn't mind telling someone to fuck off, which I like.
Yeah.
Back to sit downs though. Do you think I should do the novices again? Not me personally, as in run a novice class.
Yeah, novice classes are pretty full.
There was no one to do the left arm 1-0 supers.
Yeah.
We didn't run a novice left arm because everyone bottled it left arm. They're like, my left arm's shit, even though I just come 7th on the right. It's my better arm.
But yeah, I like the sit downs, obviously, because I win it.
I was saying, you know, the sit downs, I put it down on the coast just because it's convenient because where I live. But if any of you clubs out there have got a venue next year and you want to put the sit downs there, I'll bring the table, I'll bring the medals, you sort the venue and I'll bring it all to you and you can have the sit down nationals at your venue.
Sit downs on tour.
If that's what you want. You know, I don't want to do a pickup and just stay at the Crofters for 25 years.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a venue and you think the numbers will be good, because I don't want to waste my time and have fucking 5 people turn up. But if you've got a venue that you want to put it on, because to be honest, no one down south fucking comes anyway, do they?
Yeah, it's only us Southerners.
Only us and Milton Keynes and Wales. Like most of the other clubs don't bother coming. I know sit downs is it's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people are a bit scared of it because they think they're going to break their arm. But I've not had a single injury 3 years running now. Not one injury at the sit downs. But yeah, like I said, contact me if you want to put it on at your venue next year. If not, don't worry, I'll put it on back down here.
We had a good venue here this year.
Yeah, the venue was really good. Thanks to Volt for helping us set up there.
Fed us and kept the
It
bar
was free
open.
of charge, so that I didn't have to pay them anything. They made money on drinks and food. They said they loved it. They were videoing a live stream from their Facebook page. They enjoyed it, didn't they?
Overall good day. Sat down.
Yeah.
Plenty of arse fouls from Jermaine Bloom, who actually looked like...
Dave Kelly almost threw him out of the fucking club. He went...
He's so short, you couldn't tell if he was sat or stood.
He had quite a strong hand though, you know, because he does all that grip stuff.
Yeah, he's a strong little
I
boy.
actually thought his hand was actually quite
He
strong.
looks like he's got a 50-year-old's head on like a 10-year-old's body. And he's walking around in shorts and a t-shirt and like some fucking sort of office shoes. Like not trainers or anything.
He's a good guy.
Did he find his like clothing in fucking lost property or something and just put on what he could find?
And we actually got there, and Andrew Smith, the rattlesnake, was already there.
Yeah. And I
The doors weren't even open. He just come out the shadows like this. Hello.
And I
And
went,
I'm like, oh, fuck.
I was like, oh, you here on your own? Who do you come with? And he went, I'll come on my own. Who else would I come with? And I was like, talk to me like that again, you cunt. I thought you'd come with your fucking carer or something. How the fuck do you travel on your own?
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, he...
I wish I had another medal as well for James Murdoch, because he won the novice title and he didn't get injured in the process.
Yeah.
Usually he comes away in a fucking stretcher. We have to call an ambulance.
I'm surprised he didn't like fall down the stairs when walking into the venue and break both legs. Or
Yeah,
something.
and then still compete.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
I'm
you
all right,
sit
guys.
there.
I'm all right, guys.
I'll go
sit
to
down,
A&E
sit down.
afterwards.
Yeah, but he was having a bit of a hold on with Dean Nixon, I think, and he was like that, and I could see his face, and I went, "Don't give up." And then he had like an Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan moment.
Yeah.
So I go,
Hulking out.
and then lost.
No, he won.
Didn't beat Dean, did
He
he?
did on fails. Dean couldn't pin him.
Fuck.
And then
Well done,
James-
Moroccan sunset.
James took overall third place, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right on. In the pros. Because he come up to me and he went, hopefully I'm going to win this. I went, it's pro and novice in one class overall. He went, but there's 2 trophies. And I went, yeah, left and right. And he went, oh. I went, you thought you were going to win it, didn't you? You thought you were going to win a novice overall title. But yeah, the overall was just every
everyone,
winner
yeah.
from every class against each other, which was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Dave Kelly turned up, and
He finally
wrestled.
become a British champion after 400 years of trying.
Yeah, 2 left and right, didn't he?
Left
Yeah.
and right, yeah.
Double champ. Champ.
Under 86 kilo class.
And he refereed all day.
And he refereed, so
that
cheers.
was good of him to volunteer his services to referee
It was fucking hard because
and compete.
he
so-
looked exhausted after the refereeing Paul and Greg, because the top pros fuck around a lot, don't
Yeah.
they? And he looked exhausted and he went, can someone else ref now? So I refed for a bit and done the bracket and pulled myself, so I'm kind of like a hero, and I
Yeah.
still come second.
And Reese refereed a bit, and Greg. So thanks to refs all volunteering, because when we heard that Kath couldn't make it because she was in
We
Europe
sort of
with
shit
Dean,
ourselves a bit.
we kind of didn't have a ref really. So thanks
Yeah.
guys for refing our.
We need a
Then-
ref for SummerSlam, so if anyone's available to referee for SummerSlam, then give me a shout, please. Volunteer your
We
services for the
Had
good of the arm wrestling community.
Stuart Acton collecting 2 silvers for the 3rd year running, and he just loves a silver medal, doesn't he?
Mm.
Silver at the Masters Worlds, 2 silvers at the sit downs.
I thought that he was going to win it this year. Right arm, maybe. I sort of thought you would win it left arm because your left feels mega at the moment, doesn't it? But I did think, Stuart could pick up gold, and then Paul turned up and I was like, maybe he's going to take second again. But he gave Paul went to pin him and he couldn't.
Yeah, he sort of went to flash him and it stopped. But that's the thing with sit downs, things stop, don't they?
Yeah. Jason Brooks returned to action.
After 20 years, and I had a fucking right arm match that went on for 4 minutes. With that
4
cunt
minute
looking
match.
at me, and he looks like the fucking Thing from Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Big
he looked
bastard.
strong.
But yeah, he was strong on the right. He came third on the
Who did
right.
he lose to though?
Paul and
Who else?
don't know.
Greg? No. He must have lost to Stuart. Stuart took second. Or did he lose to Paul twice?
Maybe he lost to Paul twice.
Because he come back from the B-side beating you, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I felt maybe, I can't remember. Yesterday I was just exhausted.
Oh, I was battered, man.
Felt dehydrated.
I had a
starving.
fucking minute and a half fucking arm wrestle with Stuart on the right arm, and then I had 4 minutes with Brooks. My fucking right arm was like this fucking
Stuart
big.
was fucked after your match. He was like walking around shaking.
Yeah.
Like he had a sugar crash.
He walked up to
Blood
me
was
at the bar.
coming out of his nose as well.
He walked up to me at the bar and I was like, Stuart, you look green. And he's like, I need to eat.
I need to.
He got a jacket potato.
Laurie, we got a few Sussex new wall. They have to go on the wall in the gym, weren't they?
Yeah, new
Charlie,
novice champ.
Stefan, Bo,
Laurie.
and Laurie. 4 new British champions for Sussex to join myself, Mitch, and Reese on the Wall of Champions.
Sussex seem to be pretty good at winning sit-down titles. Maybe it's because we have a table to train on.
Yeah, because we practice it, maybe. But yeah, they can. Charlie done left arm, didn't he? Laurie done well on the right.
Yeah, considering he wasn't even going to enter it. Who else was there? Ben McGibbon.
He's been there every year from the first one.
Yeah, and
Mark McKinley.
Mark McKinley. He won. He's defended his title. British title.
I heard that Carl Crosby saw that Mark McKinley was coming and chickened out because he got twatted by him at Circle of Shit.
Shat his vegan pants, mate.
So
it's all green,
so
like
because,
diaper shit.
Because of Kyle, I had to then enter the 105s and have a super match with Mark McKinley on the left just to give him someone to pull. And he beat me 3-0 and took the title. So, well done, Mark. Sorry he couldn't have a stacked class. To be fair, all the other classes had numbers, didn't they?
Yeah, like the super heavies had 10 people in it this year. So that's the most we've had in a class at the super heavy sit downs.
So hopefully more. But I must have had about 30 messages of people saying they can't come, and I had no messages of people saying they are coming, other than Paul. Yeah. So I was like, oh fuck, there's gonna be like no one competing. But yeah, it managed to be an all right turnout, didn't it?
We raised just under 150 quid for Finn. I don't know if you saw, I put the bucket there for the kid trying to raise some money for a wheelchair. So people gave whatever they could, and it came to about 150 quid, which I gave to his parents.
Yeah.
So thank you for all that donated.
Yeah, it's a good day, good venue. But like I say, if you've got a venue next year and you want me to bring it there, then we'll sort something out if you like.
Yeah, be good to take it around.
Who had an excuse for losing? We need to do the old Davis book of excuses.
Josh Davis book of excuses.
He didn't turn up. He bottled it because he got pasted by Price and Harry last year. No, he beat Harry, didn't he?
Well, now Josh has got a girlfriend and a kid. You probably won't ever see him.
Yeah, he's going down that route.
He did.
Wonder if he knows how to change nappies, seeing as he changes his own so often.
Yeah, he's probably like, just let him shit all over the bed.
Yeah, just shit on the bed.
That's what we do. If you need the shit, you just shit where you are.
That's actually quite a good one.
You shit where you stand.
No one really had any don't know if we can use a book of excuses other than for the people that didn't turn up, but be good to have a few more bigger names turn up, wouldn't it? But I think they're a bit scared of the sit down format.
But we have had big names at the sit down. Paul, Greg, Josh,
James Wall,
Dean, James Wall,
Alan Guerrero,
Mexican,
the Mexi English.
Me, undisputed, undefeated left arm, king of kings, sit down.
Do you reckon you'll win it next year?
Yeah. My left wasn't getting beaten yesterday. No, day before. Couldn't be touched.
Well, we just keep it short and sweet then.
What else is coming up?
Coming up, 1st of July, isn't it?
Yeah, we got an Armed Gods in Wales.
SummerSlam 22nd of July.
If you want a match, there's still some room.
Got about 8 places left if you want a match. So if you want a match, contact me or Mitch with your preferred opponent. Because we're not matchmakers, we're not finding the opponents for you. You fucking sort it out and you can arm wrestle at SummerSlam. And Yeah, there's about 8 places left before I close the books on that.
But this year we're thinking maybe putting it on the actual beach. Get some pallets out and stuff, a little stage.
Really?
Stick the table down on the stones with the sea in the backdrop.
Could do, yeah.
So you can be arm wrestling and the sea will be in the background. And
if you lose, you have to go in the sea.
if you lose, you get dragged to the sea by your hair.
All across the shingle.
All across the shingles.
And
the
if you've got a
storms.
partner with you, they also get dragged through the stones
Yeah.
and then thrown into the sea as well.
Yeah.
And kids, if you've got kids, they
Yeah.
get thrown in the sea as well.
They get hammer throwed with their hair round into the sea.
So bring the fire and don't lose.
Bring your family.
That's about it, really. Thanks to
about
all
it
that
from
came
us.
to the sit downs. Without you, it can't happen.
All
So,
hail the Monkey King.
all hail the king.
King of Kings. Sit down.
And go
And shut the fuck up!
fuck